opens his chest, shoves them all in, closes his chest, and walks out.
Probably just kind of like
your bolts.
You're probably not saying anything. He probably just stares at you, and as you walk in, nods, puts the bolts on the counter for you. You put the gold on the counter. You take he takes the gold. You take the bolts. He continues to stare as you walk back out. He doesn't say a single word the entire time. Just like,
sounds fine to me. This is the relationship we're gonna have moving forward because I'm gonna come back in a few weeks and I'm gonna just walk in again. And then I return to the tavern with 170 bolts to my name.
I'll continue drinking and look for a dice game. I forgot my guy uses dice.
you do see the group in the corner as they continue to drink have moved on to gambling. It doesn't look like a dice game, but it is a card game.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, cards.
I don't know how to run a card game in D&D.
You can always just do just straight 20s. Just like whoever rolls highest. Maybe use sleight of hand if you want to try and cheat.
That sounds much too complicated. Screw it.
So he tries to give a little performance with his wheel, but one of the strings snaps. Spends spends a few hours trying to fix it.
You're gonna lose.
So just talking to the rest of the group, I guess that would basically just be me, Eggy, and
It's Quillian and whatever Thor's character's name is.
I remember Linkraham because
I don't.
But for some reason I have trouble with Quillian.
It's an easy name to pronounce, Quillian. Come on.
Yeah, but so do y'all think this is what the wine glass thing with Madame Ava was about?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I don't actually remember too much of that. I was just kind of figuring CT would just pin it or something in the Discord.
No, you have to write things down.
I managed to write a few things down before I forgot them, but the Wizard's of Wine and a Chalice, a White Tower and Golden Knights, and our buddy here, our ally, the Lesser.
All right. But it sounds like it could be.
There were 3 other things that I forgot to. Well, I forgot them before I started putting this down in the notes on my character page.
Read them for you again. Just a sec. Let me pull it up. All right. The first hint is seek a cask that once contained the finest wine, of which not a drop remains. The second clue is look to the Wizard of Wines, in wooden sand the treasure hides. The third clue is go to the mountains, climb the white tower guarded by golden knights. The fourth clue is seek out the brother of the devil's bride. They call him the Lesser, but he has a powerful soul. And the fifth clue was that there is no fifth clue.
Come back later for your fifth clue.
Pretty much.
Try again later.
Also, we're assuming that Ismark is the brother that the prophecy's naming.
It
We don't
was
know.
pretty specific.
Yeah, but I feel like just out of character, obviously. But Cody, as a writer slash game writer slash, I feel like it's too on the nose. Like literally, we're gonna hand you to your first prophecy and just put it in there. It just seems way too convenient.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I mean that's how also out of character. That's how they wrote the adventure. Like she literally he introduced himself to us as the lesser, and then she just says it. Fair, right?
All right,
You made a joke about it, yeah.
I don't remember that, but okay. Maybe I was away when that happened.
You're probably too busy to be distracted by whatever dumb shit Iggy was doing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what she was doing, was talking with Ismark.
I think actually, yeah, she was talking with Ismark. That's how you guys met.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Then they're freaking arguing about the stupid cross. We
should
could just shoot
probably-
her in the back of the head and throw her down a well. No one would know.
We should just probably rest and then deal with this innkeeper's problem tomorrow.
That's, I think, the plan.
All right, you guys all rest up, and then.
I'd like to get these tools, but I can't afford them.
Oh, by the way, you guys did have a bunch of. No, I mean, actually, no. I guess Iggy had most of the treasure. You guys had some of the
I have
treasure.
a bit.
You guys would
Yeah.
like to find some way to sell them in Valaki.
I managed to not pick up any of it.
Same.
You guys can split the gold. Yes,
Hold
'cause
on
you-
one sec.
Yeah, I wasn't there for treasure. I was only there for killing guys outside
Yeah.
of the house.
I grabbed the identify spell and thieves tool proficiencies, but I can't afford to use any of it.
I can toss you some of my treasure, or the gold from it.
Sorry, I'm back.
That'll get you the pearl you need. It's a pearl, right?
Yeah, 100 gold pearl.
What do you need a pearl for?
I have the identify spell.
The fuck, I have 10 gold.
I figured it might be handy if we ever find anything magic.
I have.
Pretty sure Eggy didn't take it.
Well, Iggy did throw 25 gold worth of hairbrush down the well.
Seriously, if I was playing a different character, that would have been a problem.
was- Busy trying to not bleed to death at that point.
I think everybody else was kind of just shocked. Did that just
Oh.
happen?
Oh right. Oh wait, now that Thor's is here, he could probably use the spiritual weapon scroll if I wanted to hang on to that.
So is there anything else you guys want to do, or are you gonna just head straight out of town towards the winery?
If we have some treasure to sell, it might be a good idea to get some supplies.
I just legitimately want to listen to the drunken banter over the night to see if there's any information I can glean about anything that I might find pertinent, whether it be getting the fuck out of Barovia or dealing with Strahd or the winery or anything, or the wolves. Just any piece of information that has all to do with what we've experienced so far.
So while everybody else is sleeping upstairs, and you're just kind of creepily standing in the corner, everybody else, when they first come in, just kind of give you a look, stare at you for a few minutes, and kind of get to the business of drinking. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do when you see a giant dwarf statue?
Drink until you can't see it.
And I'm
Yeah.
standing. I am literally doing dwarf statue. I don't move. I don't no gears are moving. I am just standing there
You're
in
shaved.
sentry mode. Yes, exactly. Because in sentry mode, I technically am asleep, but I'm still conscious and aware of my surroundings. So I'm literally standing in the corner.
So you do hear about a couple of things. You hear two hunters complaining about the wolves and how it's getting harder to hunt them recently. You do hear about a Vistani camp. Vistani are the people you met at the Sir Pool.
Yeah, the damn gypsies. Yeah.
Based around a small enclave to pull up my Barovia map so I can tell you which direction it is. Oh my god, why is that showing up? Anyways, near here, near just outside of town, actually.
So Vistani camp just outside of town.
Vistani camp, based around a commune, I guess you can say, just outside of town. You hear a few mentions of the creepy hags that live out of the old bone grinder or Barovia's old windmill. Barovia village, that is, old windmill. What the hell is that?
By the way, what was the innkeeper's name?
Irwin.
And what's the
Didn't ask.
tavern?
You
What's the
didn't
tavern
ask.
called?
It's the Blue Water Tavern. And you also hear a few drunks fight about or quietly mutter to each other about the Burgermeister's extremely shitty festivals that he throws. But they're very careful not to speak too loudly about that. And one person who's dressed a little strangely compared to everybody else around here comments about how much better this town would be if it was under Wachter's rule. But for the most part, it's just boring, droll peasant nonsense as people complain. There is one other, actually, I guess there was one more mention after that. A few of the stockyard workers complain about a large wagon, I guess you could say, inside of their stock that's been parked inside of their stockyard for a while. And anytime anybody gets close to it, strange growling noises, inhuman, you could say, growling noises comes out of it.
I'd
Fun.
be more weirded out by human growling noises.
So,
Now, in the topic of trouble finding wolves, is that trouble finding them to hunt them, or trouble?
trouble finding singletons to pick off, because normally there'd be a few that were, well, I mean, you guys don't 100% know why there would be singleton wolves considering they're pack animals, but they're mostly complaining about that right now.
I mean,
Okay.
since they called them spies, I'd assume they're under someone's control.
Well, yeah, you know that Irwin called them spies, but other than that, they're not really getting into specifics there. The two hunters aren't really getting into any specifics because they're mostly muttering to each other.
All right.
So everybody else wakes up, and you go into town. You're gonna be going into town to sell your shit, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Irwin points you towards the town square, saying that any hawkers or stores that you could sell whatever loot you've required would be around there. And then the best way to go to get to the winery would be to go out of the town to the west. So everybody's going to head towards the town, including Ismark and Irina. And as you guys enter the town square, everybody's staring at you. There's a little bit less stares for Quillian. I think some of the townsfolk got a little used to Quillian yesterday as he was standing in the corner of the local drinking establishment the whole night. So a few of them are staring a little bit harder considering you're moving around now.
Like, wait, wasn't that weird statue last night? What did I drink?
They can probably, some of them can probably at least kind of assume he's just a guy in a suit of armor.
Yeah, maybe some of them are just thinking the suit of armor was just left downstairs since the restroom or the sleeping rooms upstairs aren't very big, especially the communal one, which you guys would have had to share since the private one's already rented out.
You're making some weird gear cogs noises and
Yeah,
gyro
just assume
sound.
it's your weird chainmail or whatever. They're peasants; they don't know.
It's a mighty fine armor you have there, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you, I appreciate it. So as you enter the town square, opposite the way you come in,
Sorry, guys. Kind
of a very large man with surrounded by a group of guards walks into town. He points the guards towards the signs that are all around the town square for a previous celebration that. And here's the pipe pop up. So these are the signs for the previous celebration that he's ordering the guards to rip down. And as you watch, he puts up another sign for a new festival called the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
I can get behind that. As a Sun Soul monk.
That's true about this whole attendance required thing.
Between the both signs, you notice that attendance and children required, rain or shine, and all will be well on both sides. Signs.
It looks like the only thing that's different is the name of the festival.
The man briefly looks at your party and gives a little dismissive roll of his eyes and looks away, except when he notices Irina, because she also went with you guys.
Oh,
He
she's
stares
not in
at
disguise anymore?
Well, not at the moment, since this town is supposed to be safe from Strahd. He stares at her for a uncomfortably long time as the guards finish their duties, and then he just quietly leaves with the rest of the group, with the guards as they continue their rounds around assumingly to set up these signs.
That's going to be a problem.
All right, I'm back.
So I posted. So there is mention of a festival that she would have caught. What I was just talking about. There was a previous festival called the Wolf's Head Festival that has already happened, and there's a new festival coming in the next couple of days called the Festival of the Blazing Sun, which, like I said, will be happening in a couple of days. There's a freakishly big guy with a freakishly big arm and a normal arm. And while he was mostly dismissive of you guys, he did spend an awfully long time staring at Irina.
Fuck off, Quasimodo.
This. She's not a Yeah, I mean, she's not a fucking Vistani.
Yeah, not quite the same.
See? Copyright doesn't stop this.
But Disney, please don't sue.
But yeah, that seems like a fucking waste of paper. Like at this point, you'd think they would just paint, make a board to paint over and over again.
And if you look a little bit closer at the different signposts lamp posts they've been putting these signs onto, you can tell there's been multiple layers of paper as they've been clumsily ripped down and taped over again, dozens of these papers.
What is the
fire hazard?
Man, they invented tape.
What is the purpose of these?
I have no idea.
But from the scraps you can see the tag-long line, all will be well on each and every single one of these.
Attendance and children required seems strange. Also, a festival of the sun happening regardless of the sun being present also seems strange.
Ah,
Right
well,
here.
from what I've seen, the Barovians are just generally strange.
But did you manage to find a vendor willing to take your wares? He's slightly more brightly dressed than the rest of the townsfolk around. But so which treasures do you have to sell? Do you guys have that on hand?
I forget. Thor's, can you cast Spiritual Weapon as a normal paladin spell?
Level 2 spell, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the only ones I'm really concerned about are Bless and Spiritual Weapon.
I think he should be able to cast it from the scroll already, but he probably doesn't get that spell himself until level 6.
Yeah, but it's just like, if he can cast it at all, then yeah, he can cast it from the scroll with a check. But I just forgot if that was a normal paladin spell or if he got it from a
Yeah.
subclass.
I don't have it yet. I'm like at first level.
But yeah, I've got a Bless scroll, a Cure Poison scroll, and a Spiritual Weapon scroll. You guys think I should sell those, or would y'all want me to keep any of them?
How much do they go for?
Good
You probably don't
question.
need the cure poison spell.
Yeah, I guess for now I'll like try to sell my Cure Poison scroll, my Carnelian eye patch.
He just said we should keep that one.
Huh?
I said we probably won't need it.
Oh, okay.
You know, the irony here, and again, this is out of character, is that as soon as you say we probably won't need that one, you sell the poison scroll, it's Josh's obligation to poison us.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, just keep them.
Yeah,
I
but
don't have to look at that. I don't have to look it up.
we could use some money.
Yeah, I guess we could just sell like the gems and stuff.
Look,
Okay,
just
fine.
go grab Iggy's backpack one. They're like this throw a potato one way and grab their backpack. You'll find enough money.
But yeah, the Carnelian eye patch and the gold ring, those are definitely going.
I believe I told you how much they were worth when I gave them to you. So add however much gold.
It was about 2,000 gold, I think.
I was on my phone that night, so I think you added those, so I don't know.
God, guess I have to go into the goddamn death house thing. Beep, 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 beep.
Sorry. Took like a week and a half for me to get fed up and just set up half my desk back here. They're like 99% of the way done doing the ceiling in that room so I can put my stuff in there, but it's just like,
So you took everything out of the treasure box in the secret room, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I
Yeah.
got the spell scrolls, the deed, and
So
Strahd
did you
letter.
take the blank books with you?
I think so, yeah.
Are you gonna try to hawk those?
Uh,
You're gonna keep them. Have like a journal of Dire Cameron.
Yeah. This is a trap, Vivian.
God damn it. I'm getting called the moment I have to say something. Be right back.
Okay. Bang looted the very valuable stuff and is wearing them right now. Let's see. Continue scrolling.
We can always just mukbang.
It's true. I come back, bang. They took all of your shit while you were gone. While you were sleeping, the cat person just got
I
all
told you.
sneaky and stole your shit.
Just walk up, throw a potato one way, and grab their shit.
All right. So minus the ivory hairbrush, you got 50 80 gold worth of stuff. If you include the books, there's 155 gold worth of stuff. Didn't get that stuff.
155 gold, I guess, split 4 ways.
There would be 5 ways if we want to count as Eggy being here.
If she wants to hog loot, that's fine, but, it goes both ways.
I mean, Eki is standing right there as you guys are getting ready to split the money.
I'm back.
So if you sell all those books and all the other treasure you found that Eki isn't holding on to, you have 155 gold, which would be 31 gold each. If you split it 5 ways, I mean.
This seems, like a bad investment if you continue to give someone gold and they just.
I'm on board with not giving her anything. 100%.
I will go with whatever the party goes with.
She's covered in 1,000 gold of loot right now.
Oh, there it is in my inventory. 3 black leather books. Strahd's letter, deed to house, deed to windmill, signed will, blessed scroll, cure poison scroll, spiritual weapon scroll, carnelian eye patch, and gold ring.
So 150. So I'm assuming you're selling all the treasure you found, right?
Yeah,
Except for the
anything.
sword.
Can I
He
try
keeps-
to? Can I try to sell that deed?
I gave the sword to Thor's.
I say everything but the sword, right? Because the sword is silvered.
He keeps asking about the damn books. We
I
shouldn't
had the
sell
silver
the
short
books.
sword.
The books are completely blank.
Yep, they're on you.
Yeah,
I
for
don't- I
now.
don't have it.
They're worth 25 gold each, which is pretty expensive for a book if you ask me, but there it is.
Like, can I give them one good look over to make sure there's nothing special about them that makes them worth so much?
That's the normal price of books.
If you make a perception check, I'll still tell you the same thing. They are just blank, empty books. They're definitely. You're not sure what. Actually, you're not sure what they are. They're just these black leather bricks, as far as you can tell. And for some reason, you're
Black leather
keeping in your
bricks were
inventory.
25 gold.
All right, so split it 4 ways.
38.75. Cover that's 38 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
There you go.
Add that
Eggy,
much then?
Eggy was standing outside eating a potato.
How much silver?
7.
Sorry, what was the total?
38 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Excellent.
I gotta run outside real quick.
You guys get back to the inn after you sell everything.
I was also, while I was there, going to just buy individually the little tools and such that I would need to make thieves' tools.
All right, take off however much gold it costs. We're going to play on the honor system.
25 is math. Okay.
As you're walking down, you see some of the guards around town hanging up little banners and colored paper and symbols of the sun and other various garbage that goes with festivals. I mean, decorations. You get back to the inn, and Ismark and Irina have a conversation, and Irina and Ismark come to the decision that she's going to stay at the inn because just in case Strahd's guards are, or Strahd's spies are watching the roads or whoever else, and relays her description back to Strahd. They might be having a bad time. Guys might have a bad time with Strahd on the road there, and she's generally more safe in this fortified town than she would be in, well, the road.
That makes sense.
Still concerned to it. Why the Baron or whatever would. It might not be anything, but still.
When you get back, you see a half elf, a brightly dressed half elf, give you a slight nod as he's walking back from wherever he was going. You reckon Quillian, you'll recognize him from last night as another one of the patrons and one of the other people staying here, but he doesn't really say anything as he goes back inside.
Anyone else feel it's odd to find another non-human?
Well, we got here somehow. We're probably not the first.
Still noteworthy.
Yeah. Probably another adventurer that got lured here.
Did they look like an adventurer?
No.
They looked like brightly colored and dressed, maybe quasi-nobility, mercantile.
Yeah,
Who knows?
they're kind of like a merchant.
I feel like you're far too casual with these things.
Maybe.
Maybe so.
I don't know. Were you talking to him or to me?
I was talking to him.
Okay. So you guys want to head towards the winery now?
Well,
Yes.
Pulling up the map of Barovia.
this is where we pull a fast one and go to the bone grinder.
Huh.
There's hags at the bone grinder.
Guess if you don't want your free broom and board, I guess.
I just say apropos of nothing. He's like, we could go to the old bone grinder. There's hags there.
All right, I'm gonna pull you over to the map. Because either way you decide to go, it's still gonna be requiring of the map.
And maybe
yeah,
a
let's go
random
to the
encounter.
winery.
Yeah, maybe this time you guys will roll a random encounter or two.
I was just thinking.
You can earn that level 4 I gave you.
I was thinking if it's like when you roll, you could just add. If it's not in a random encounter, just add one to the next roll and just keep going like that until we hit one. That seems like a decent way to do it.
That makes sense. It's less likely for you to go a complete journey without one, but
And then if we do go the whole journey without getting one with that, you got to give us stuff.
Again,
Our luck is
Achievement
that good.
unlocked.
achievement unlocked. Yeah, you feel you have a really boring life. Congratulations. is the
no.
achievement
The name of the achievement is Barovia ain't so bad.
name. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know
Barovia
why
ain't so
all these
bad.
people are complaining.
God keeps us
pretty
safe.
nice. Strahd's doing a great job.
Keeping the road safe. I'd vote for him any day. All right. Make sure I got the right spot. I'm looking in the map here. So following the map that or following your map that Ismark gave you, and well, Ismark still has since he's coming with you. You're gonna head towards the winery. So 1, 2, 3.
I return.
Which one is the winery?
It's
The one on the far west there?
It's the one south of Kresk. Yeah, it's quite the distance away for the winery
I
that
see it.
supplies wine for this town.
Is it the one I put one of the green question marks next to?
No, I think
No.
it's.
It's where I put the blue box.
It's the little farming area. That makes sense. That looks like the only arable land in this entire goddamn kingdom. Aside from over at Little Barovia.
Big trouble in Little Barovia.
You guys venture along. So far, so good. The roads are clear. The day is nice. The fresh woodland air fills your nostrils with the faint hint of decay.
I ain't breathing.
I don't need to.
Oh, I mean, and let's roll the state time.
Yay!
State time. So
You get to roll.
coming the opposite way down the road, you see a rider coming towards you in the distance there. As he gets closer, you see that the man on top of the horse is holding a lantern aloft, but the strange thing is the lantern is not shedding any light, and you can tell that from the distance here. But as he gets even closer, you notice that both the horse and the man are completely skeletal.
That's
And he's a
concerning.
friendly skeleton.
It's not making. It's just riding hard across the along the road here, and you can't really tell anything. He doesn't look like he's going to stop to attack you, but he is riding fairly hard in your direction.
And you said the horse was also a skeleton?
Skeletal, yep.
I'm going to get out of its way, but I also have my hand on my short swords.
Can I make a perception check to see if he has anything else other than the lantern?
Roll a perception check.
Mother.
You just stop trying to perceive things because you close your eyes and you can't see anything.
I'll do the same because I'm observant.
Fucking
Sure,
snake
I guess I can
eyes.
do that too.
I'm blind.
Dyer is looking straight up in the air into the fog, ever pervasive fog that surrounds everything. The filtered sunlight shining through, and he's not sure what he was looking at. Quillian, you don't really notice anything of note, but Shaded, you notice that he's just wearing tattered chainmail, and but for what he's holding and what he's equipped with, it's just just the rusted lantern.
We'll be ready for combat, but if I'm not going to initiate combat with just random skeletons.
Skeletons, I take out my sword and go attack them.
Well, okay. See, I wasn't going to initiate combat, but if Thoris wants to, that's fine.
Linkerham wakes up and springs out of the cart.
All right, I'm not going to pull you onto a separate map for this, but everybody, oh shit, you just roll initiative and I'll add you.
We can't roll initiative because we don't have our tokens.
Fine, I'll put you on the freaking being lazy. Let me get rid of these losers. All right, let me pull just one. Give me one more second here. All right, so Linkerham's charged ahead of you guys to engage the skeleton that was running down the road. Now you roll initiative.
Ray. I'm gonna pull up the. Yeah. Man, I'm just blanking out on words left and right tonight.
Jesus. Jesus.
Those are some very initiative skeletons. Initiativeful.
Okay,
Very aware.
Ismark's busy tending to the horses, and Aggie's eating potatoes, so I'm not going to bother rolling for them. All right.
Our ally, ladies and
Let's get to
gentlemen.
the meat and potatoes of this fight. But first, I must warm up milk. I'll be right back.
All right. The skeleton sees Linkerham coming in a hostile manner and reacts by swinging a ghostly short sword at him.
Ghost sword.
Oh, sick. Maybe I can take that.
11 will miss. The horse will also rear up and try to give you a kick with his hooves. And it
Maybe
also
it's
misses.
skeletal remains of Caesar.
Hey.
In
Dire?
great way.
These don't look
Dire.
nearly blown up enough.
It's your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That ought to be close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh. Give him
Okay,
two of those.
what happened?
Fighting.
The skeleton materialized a ghostly sword and failed to stab Linkerham, and the horse failed to do anything.
Fantastic.
I'll fire
And-
off a double ray pukin and I guess miss with one.
Wait, how do you punch from all the way over there?
And what the hell's a Ray Pukin? Sounds
He's
like
the
a-
Sun Soul monk. He can fire little bolts of radiant energy.
Say it was an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
It's a ranged spell attack, but it does the same damage as an unarmed strike,
It
and it's
says-
radiant.
Look, it says it in the middle of the thing too.
I can't see it.
Roll the damage
right.
then.
Just on the first
Are you
one.
attacking the skeleton
Yeah, the skeleton.
or the? All right. I just roll the damage on the first one. That's it. Reels back from atop its ghostly horse, or not ghostly, its skeletal horse perch, and now it's Quillian's turn.
All right, I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
All right. Are you shooting the skeleton or the horse?
The horse.
The horse, you hit.
But wait, I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
The shot goes wild, hitting a tree a little bit further down,
Damn it! All right.
and that bolt breaks.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to do a precision attack with some superiority to add 5 to that. Hee-ha-ha.
The bolt rewinds in time and actually hits the horse right in its ghostly eye socket, but it's still going or not ghostly, skeletal eye socket. But since it's already dead, it doesn't really mind too much.
All right, now I'm done.
All right, Shaded's turn.
Uh, I think I'll go. I'll go help out Thor's or Lingrahan. I'll use my feline agility to double my movement.
Okay.
Head on over here and start wheeling on this horse.
All right. You hit. The rider is thrown from the horse as you slay it.
That's convenient.
But it's on the ground right now after you dismount it.
I'll just head on over there and take another shot.
You have enough movement.
Let's see. I was right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,
Ooh,
2,
horse
3,
down.
4. I have just enough.
All right, swing your sword then. You hit. And
There's
the
7 damage.
skeleton, you stab the skeleton as it's on the ground, and it just falls into a pile of bones.
Huh. These weren't that tough.
On the bodies, you find the sword has seemed to have vanished, and the chainmail is just a bunch of ruined scraps and a rusted lantern. However, as you destroy the skeleton, a faint blue light appears above the skeleton for a second, and in your ears, shaded, you hear the words, "Thank you," as it vanishes away.
You're welcome.
That's what you are here for. The gratitude of the dead. I'll be right back again.
I hope that tortured soul can find some rest now.
Alright, so after that very exciting and eventful encounter, you continue along. Here it
That
comes.
was
Here's
good.
another. I'm gonna roll another high number here. Nope. So as you guys make your way along, you come to the crossroads there. One arrow pointed towards a town called Kresk. Another pointed downwards towards the vineyard. I'm assuming you're going to go to the vineyard.
Yep.
That's where we're going, so yeah.
Eventually, the slightly cobblestone road, gives away to wilderness and a less well kept road. And I'm going to count it as wilderness. As I roll for the next. I roll for your last random chance at a random encounter here. Ooh.
Ew.
Did we do it? Did we get one?
Do we have another excuse to put off progress until Bang gets here?
Yeah.
I sure hope. Well, I was gonna say, I sure hope, like she wasn't in the hospital for something herself.
I hope it was, I don't know. Who has the highest?
Potato overdose.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Mine's 15.
Dean. I'm gonna let you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a wisdom character and mine's only 13.
So you do notice as you guys are coming out of the bush, walking into the less traveled path there, another one of the same type of berserker standing or jumping out of the woods directly ahead of you with its great axe raised. Roll for initiative.
Really? This again?
You really want to do this, man?
Okay, it's like I'm doing that, so it don't matter.
Like an assembly line?
Yeah, I'm going to roll for real quick.
But do I even have to step away again?
All right, so the berserker
Durgan?
gives who?
And Narissa asked if Durgan had to step
No, I
away.
said Raven. Did Raven have to step away again?
Oh.
The berserker gives a shout, and it's going to charge at Quillian, who is standing in the front there, and is going to make a reckless attack at him. I believe 18 will beat his AC. Yep. All right. It is Dyer's turn.
Well, I suppose peace was never an option.
You did just take
Jeez.
a meaty metal chunk out of Quillian there. Yep, you'll hit.
With a 12 too?
Nope, just at the 21.
Oh, the 19?
Roll the damage.
Okay. And I moved here.
Because you don't have to be in melee range.
No, I do not. But hey, if he gets pissed off and comes at me next, then Shaded will get an attack.
All right. Quillian's going to shoot with the hand crossbow. He doesn't suffer a penalty from shooting crossbows due to his crossbow expert, so he's just going to shoot it. All right. It is Shaded's turn.
Okie doke.
Quillian does land both of his shots and takes a big. Places one in the shoulder and another one in the.
And I talked to Bang earlier. It was her appendix was hurting last night, and she asked me what she should do, and I'm like, call the hospital. And they told her to go in, but it turned out to be nothing.
That's good.
At least she's okay. I'm going to assume that misses.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take my other.
That hits.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my defensive flourish on this.
Oh, you take a big chunk out of this guy.
And I have +4 to my AC till the end of my next turn.
So you did 15 damage, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Linkerham's turn. Thor's, what are you gonna do? Thor's.
Linkerham considers his options.
Thor. Son of a bitch! You just said you were here.
He'd move in and try and hit him with his weapon.
Sorry.
All right. And you hit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I hit really hard. At least if I do
He
my
dead?
max roll.
Nope, he looks really f***ed up, though. Just want to say, a one-handed swing with the short sword for Thor's just did 15 damage.
It's a long sword.
Still, guess when you're strength 20,
Yeah, I rolled the.
Yeah.
It's 1 out of 8, and I got the 8 plus the 5.
all right, and he's going to swing. He's going to attack his reckless, angry fury. He's going to swing at Linker, and he hits for 14 damage. He has advantage, but you guys get advantage back on him. All right, Dyer, your turn.
Sorry, guys, the baby's freaking out. What's going on?
We're fighting a berserker.
Yep.
Oh. My turn's next. I'm just gonna do my shots ahead of time.
Oh yeah, let's see if Dyer kills it before we waste your crossbow bolts here, though.
I might be away for a few
No,
minutes.
just
So.
do it, and if he doesn't, or if he doesn't get back, then he dies before, then it just didn't happen.
It's a vision of a possible future.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Dyer,
Yeah, there we go.
Do your shots there, Dyer. Debbie, don't Thor's it.
Yeah, I had to go get the door, the fucking dog.
Sorry, her legs are just kind of bad tonight.
They're always bad.
Yes, they are.
All right, roll. And your next hit. Roll for both damage because you get advantage.
Oh,
And in a burst of light, the berserker falls to the ground, dead.
okay. I can still hear you, but I gotta go keep an eye on her for a minute.
How far are we from the winery?
That means another free great axe.
Each of you can add. Yeah, you can take a great axe. You can sell later. Just remember to sell it later. And also, each of you get 5 silver you find off its body.
$5 silver, you said?
I went ahead and grabbed the great axe.
Oh, I added it to mine.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. I'll just delete mine.
Just ignore as I slowly try to drag this stupid.
We're going back into town.
Oh, but I was gonna ask, how far were we? Because if I could do a short rest, I want to do that.
Yeah, you guys can take I don't think an hour for a short rest makes sense if you're just going to stay bandage all your wounds. If you guys want to use a hit dice or two, that's fine with me. As you riding on the back the rest of the way into the
I also
camp.
have some healing spells if we need them.
As you're riding in, he makes some room on the wagon for you because he saw you take a meaty hit, and you guys can tend to your wounds there. I'll add the health back onto you.
Oh, okay. Shit.
You already did. Never
I'll go
mind.
ahead and Billion got hit, so I'll go ahead and toss a level 1 healing word on him.
What? You don't need to. I'm almost at full life.
Oh,
And
you're gonna use lay on hands?
no, I just used the hit dice, and I got back 8.
No, I was casting on Quillian.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I won't use Quillian's.
It's
5.
5.
But you also did 2 damage for the blade flare.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to turn that off.
So you just stabbed him with healing. Net gain 3 health.
It's a very sharp word.
Can I use another hit dice? Or just one? I don't know.
So you can use up to your total hit dice allotment.
Okay, full life.
So as you guys,
Birds.
I realize I put you in the air on the
Yeah, I
upper
just see a
floor
black
there.
screen.
By scrolling down.
Down is white. But,
Oh, I just realized I only turned on dynamic lighting for Dire. That would do it.
It looks dynamic for me.
there we go.
I'll forget I saw birds.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. I mean, look how much my decks helped me. It's like, I'm just saying, I have a fucking +5 for my decks. Shift Z, click if you have a token. Shift Z, click. Shit, it's the Patani. Better idea. How about we run inside, you stay at the door, and yeah, I was just gonna make the point, if we funnel them to a small door, then you can use your, then you also have flame breath. Oh, I was about to say, Eggy, no, don't be a hero. Yeah, when I was talking about your fire breath, I was talking about breathing it out the door. Hmm? Can I take a look at these casks? The barrels, I mean? Okay. I just remember we were, looking for some kind of empty cask or whatever. Okay. From where I am, can I see her, or do I need to move into the room further? What was that, CT? How high would you say the second floor is from me, though? It's been a bit, so I forgot if it was higher than 30 feet. I think it's probably only 20 feet, wasn't it? Yeah, presumably. Still, just like if I could just walk through the door, see her, I have a 30-foot ranged attack, so. Oh, okay. But yeah, he's right. The stairs are like less than 10 feet away from me, so I'll go up the stairs. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hmm. I don't see her. Going off my orientation from before, like she was above the area with like the vats or whatever, so she would be down the hallway to the left. And I'd have like 20 feet of movement left, wouldn't you say? Oh. Yeah. So that would be the end of my normal movement. And hmm? I mean that was a 10 jump. I was right here, so 5, 10. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll use up one key point to use dash. So 5. Yeah, if I see her. I mean, that's an unfair question at this point. I would I if I see an open door unlike all the other doors on this level, I would probably stop to try and take a second and see what's in there. All right. I did. It's not their turn. Jesus. Yeah, it's not their turn. Hmm. Would it be would it be a free action to close the door? Well, that's the thing. Ah, yeah. But you know what? No, no. I still have like 15 feet of movement left from my key dash, right? Okay. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can hold out here. Oh wait, right. Shit, my movement's longer because I'm a monk. But anyway, yeah. I will pop the druid in the face. Close the door. I have to have a like I used my bonus action to key dash, so I can't use my bonus action to attack again. Yeah, I'll close the door and move back down the hallway the way I came. 5, 10, 15. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna kite them all the way back to you guys. Like it's just like I I need to make them go single file. Are you making fun of me? No. Let's see. Okay, so strength save. I'd say that probably passes. They're trapped in here with me. Oh no, he's a turret now. Meanwhile, at the Temple of Doom, or yeah, Fortress of Doom, whatever. Fuck it. Key point: Flurry of Blows. Or am I? I was aiming for the druid in the back. Okay. Okay. I'll stay where I am and I'll be right back. Yeah, hopefully that'll like make sure no more of these come out or anything, since these are the pets. Yeah, I'll flurry. All right. Now for the pets. Real eggy hours. Guys, guys. No, it does not. Oh, critically misses. I know you don't have a table for that. Do any of us know what vine blight, twig blight, and needle blights are? Moral support. Back in the keg room. It's like, does the constrict have a range? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Uh, okay. Um, I'll let Shaded handle the druid behind him, and I'll just beat the shit out of the one right in front of me. Ah, a druid of taste. Oh no, a magical bonk. Odin must be at work. Is that a big dumb lizard I hear around the corner? Yeah, so technically you can't see that. This is turning into a fucking Hong Kong action movie. Kung Fu fighting. Dun 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 dun. She rolls a 1. Your tail is now permanently crumpled. Are you looking forward to 30 of those on the initiative count? This is kind of turning from a fucking Hong Kong action movie to a zombie survival flick. But we've been slaughtering them. Maybe we should have asked those guys about the druid's pets before we came in. Oh, sick. We can rack all of her shit and sell it. Yeah, Twig Blight doesn't have needles. Needle Blight does. Dun, 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 dun. It's concentration. That's weird. You might need to reload. To banish them to the Shadow Realm. No. Bonus action to shoot the Twig Blight behind her. Who brushes their hair with silver? Sounds pretty bad as a hairbrush. I'd like to check that thing that the twig blights were coming out of before. Yeah. Loot collected, loot dispensed. Hmm? The druids did. Okay, I'm noticing a motif though with the ravens. So mm-hmm. Oh, I could probably do something about that. Well, I was gonna say, like, I have proficiency with herbalism kits. Yeah, if I can't use my herbalism kit, then we can use the scroll afterwards. But that was over at Eggy and Linkerham, though. I mean, they're like 20 feet away, so. I was just wondering if there was anything that was making them spawn in this particular location. Or if they were just all packed in here to begin with. But nothing else in there looking around? Okay. I'll head over to the others then. That was over next to Shaded, didn't it? See if I can use anything in my like kit to like any natural herbs to kind of like counteract whatever poison's been added. I think I was gonna say I can just make a roll with the kit. Let me. It's asking for value. That'd probably be wisdom. Shit. Just sprinkle it into the vat, Guy Fieri style. Hey, Eggy! Yeah. It'll still get you drunk, I guess. Oh shit, sand. You kind of get lost after so many twig fights.